Welcome to Lockport Express Hockey, broadcast live on East Niagara Post.
Hello, Coach. Well, we had 2 games this past weekend with our cross-county rivals, basically, Roc City Royals. 2 close games, 2 overtimes. Unfortunately, we lost them both.
Correct.
Friday night's game, I was in attendance as a spectator. Saturday, I was doing the color commentary. Friday night's game, I thought that the defense wasn't as solid as it could have been, and they made up for it Saturday night.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I thought Friday night we were pretty inconsistent on the back end. Devin Kasparek took a knee-on-knee earlier in the game, and frankly it seemed like from then on he was pretty hesitant. And when you're hesitant, you make some bad reads, and it certainly wasn't all him, but I think that was part of the issue with Devin. Because normally he's really consistent for us, but so I think that had an effect on him Friday night. I thought he played really well on Saturday night, as did Gibby. So yeah, we were definitely better in our own zone on Saturday than we were Friday.
Goaltending, taking the shootout out of it, didn't seem like goaltending was terrible. They did a pretty good job, especially Sal Friday night.
Yeah, I thought. Both guys played really well at times in both games, made some really key saves. And I think the issue with goaltending is the same issue we have with the other 20 guys in the roster, is inconsistency. And it's not just goalies, it's not forwards, not just D, it's 22 guys that we can't seem to find a consistent 3-period effort. And so we need to get that figured out if we're going to win, especially at home. We can't seem to grab a win at home.
At the other end of the ice, Saturday night, Ian Stahl, fantastic game, I thought.
Yeah, he played really well, especially in the shootout. And, he earned it. He's a good kid. As you know, we had him early in the year last year, and, he was one of the stars that we selected for the game on Saturday night, so he earned it. He played really well.
We spoke with their assistant coach after the game Saturday night, and he said that between Lockport, Rochester, and Syracuse, you guys have a little bit of a rivalry going.
Right.
You're the western end of the league. Everybody else is out by New York. And because of that closeness with these 3 cities, you play each other hard, you play each other well. And he said, Rochester is not the same team they were last year. They're not the in-your-face. They have a little more speed and a little more playability.
Yeah, I think they're a deeper team this year, talent-wise, than they were last year. And I think since the coaching changed last year, they're a completely different team on the ice, off the ice. They play the game hard, they play it well. There aren't the antics that we saw early in the year last year with the original coach they had. And I think you had mentioned it on Saturday night that their assistant coach, Mark, was really classy. I said, well, since Tom's taken over as head coach, and Mark and Jack Slade, I mean, they're a really good team, and they're a classy team. And same thing with Mike Beavis in Syracuse. I mean, we'll see them this weekend. Mike's a first-class guy. They play the game the right way. So expect good games this weekend.
Speaking of this upcoming weekend, it is Syracuse. And I've met Coach Beavis, and I've interviewed him. He's a really great guy. Yep. His team's struggling this year, but they still have those flashes where you got to watch out for him. I think any team's like that.
Yeah, I think anytime you have as many new players as many teams do, it's difficult to kind of really find your groove within the first 10 to 15 games. So I think you're probably seeing some of that with Mike's team too. Same thing we're experiencing. We have good players we like a lot. Getting them all on the same page and to gel is a challenge. And So you're probably seeing some of that with Mike's team too. But Mike does a really good job recruiting, so they'll be dangerous.
The last question for you is: we've had some themed evenings. We had Elvis in the house Saturday night.
Right.
What's coming up for this weekend? Do we have anything special planned?
Honestly, I don't know what we have planned for this weekend because Steve is out of town and we plan to meet tomorrow night. We bought a new bus and he's up in Connecticut tonight picking it up.
Excellent.
So,
someone made it said that maybe it was dress up night Sunday.
it could be actually. Is there one of the calendars over there? You can hand me a calendar. Underneath here, maybe. If there's a calendar there, I'll tell you exactly what we're doing. Right there.
And a quick funny: Friday night you were wearing a purple tie,
Right.
which is Roc City's colors,
Right.
and Saturday night Tom, that the head coach's name,
Yes.
was wearing a green shirt with an orange tie, which are Lockport's colors. Did you guys plan that ahead of time?
We did not plan it ahead of time. It was actually kind of weird the way it happened. And I wasn't going to wear purple Friday night because I'm not a big fan of wearing the other team's colors when we play them. And but it was kind of weird the way that happened. And he ended up wearing orange, and so I'll have to plan that a little better because superstitiously it did not play out well for us on the scoreboard.
Right.
So we got 2 points out of 4, but at home you need more than that.
All right. Well, good luck for this upcoming weekend.
Okay, thank you.
We'll all be here.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right, we got Sam, we got Frank the sequel here. Frank's captain, one of the captains. Sam is becoming a sniper. All right, so I was asked to ask you guys to start out this interview about the pucks and the ice here. Lots of bouncing. I know they're the marking pucks, and they're not frozen completely for some reason, I don't think. Is that affecting the way things happen on the ice? I mean, are you having problems controlling the puck? You having problems getting it to where you want it to go?
Yeah, I mean, we play here, so you get used to it to some point, but there's a line that it crosses, and it's just all over the place.
Me personally, I don't have a problem with it. So,
Do you think it's something that you guys can maybe? I don't know. Are we the only team that uses those kinds of pucks, or so we're the only team that uses those pucks? Is that something that we can use to our advantage? Do you think, or it's so random it can't be?
It's too random.
Yeah,
You can't
very
guess where
random.
it's gonna go once it starts rolling.
All right, so I got to ask you guys, what do you have against the home fans that you won't win at home, Sam?
it's so we're doing the same thing on the away games. It's just it's not going our way. Bounces aren't going our way. Pucks not going in the net, kind of deal.
It's rough. It is rough.
You are playing much more aggressive this season there, Mr. Vecchio. You're taking a lot of penalties, but you're out there and causing a lot of chaos. Is that something you planned on doing, or is that just what comes out of you when you get on the ice?
Yeah, I plan on doing that this year. Usually it was Q's last year doing that down low, so I figured I had to step up and get to some loose pucks down low.
I noticed that you started doing that kind of thing towards the in the playoffs last season too, where you were being a lot more aggressive and going out and getting under their skin. It kind of worked last year until we got knocked out of the playoffs. Do you feel like it's what's working this year? Do you feel like it's something that's helping your game, or?
Yeah, I feel like it's helping a lot of bounces go our way.
All right.
We're definitely getting more scoring chances off of it. It's definitely helping.
What do you think of the Junior A experience here in Lockport? Lockport in general, the fans. What's it like playing in front of all these fans every game here at home?
It's definitely the game itself. It's a lot faster pace. Yeah, it's a lot different than high school travel, anything like that. A lot faster pace. Keep your head up at all times. It's different. The fans, it's different. You have music playing. You have people on the microphones. A lot of cheering. It's a lot of fun.
It's a regular old hockey game here, huh?
I guess so.
All right, so this is I give everybody a chance to say one thing into the camera to the city. More than I told you at practice. No F-bombs. But just go ahead and say one thing to the city, the fans of Lockport. You've seen them now. They come out in droves to support you guys. Sam, what do you have to say to the city about this season, your expectations? What can the city expect to see from you guys this season?
I'm expecting, for us, a big turnaround. We're going to win a couple more games that's going to go our way. I expect more fans to be there, get us going, and
You
just
get loud.
Get loud, yeah.
And it will.
Yes,
What
it
do you
helps.
think? What do you got to say?
I want the fans to get loud. They're too quiet. It helps. It gets us pumped up and we get ready to go.
All right. Well, they'll be coming out. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and have a good rest of the season.
Thank you.
Hey Lockport, we read East Niagara Post. Do you?